New Genshin Impact video game leaks. Sneak peeks are leaking like a sieve at the release of a new edition of Genshin Impact approaches. In the weeks leading up to each new edition of the game's release, a limited number of users are granted beta access. But as soon as data miners get their eyes on it, they begin uncovering all sorts of entirely unknown secrets. Greetings, and welcome to League of Gamers, where we talk about the gaming industry's most exciting and up-to-date news. Are you interested in staying up to speed on all of our game-related videos? Subscribe to our channel by clicking on the subscribe button and setting the notification bell to sound on. If you want to discover any sneaky Genshin Impact 2.4 spoilers before the game's release, stick around until the end of this video. The beta phase of Genshin Impact 2.4 has begun, and there have already been multiple teasers on upcoming features. Despite the fact that Shadows Amid Snowstorms has only been published for a short period, fans already know most of what will be included in Genshin Impact version 2.4, which includes characters, quests, and a new underwater location known as Enkanomiya. The introduction of new characters to the Genshin Impact lineup is arguably one of the most exciting things that most players are looking forward to in this game. Shenhe and Yujin are the two new characters to be released in Genshin Impact version 2.4. They're both highly anticipated characters, seeing they were part of the first batch of data mined characters over a year ago. Shenhe is a 5-star Cryo polearm-wielder who was revealed to be part of the beta spills for version 2.4. After months of speculation, it has been revealed that Shenhe is not the human form of Cloud Retainer, but instead hails from a line of exorcists akin to Chongyun and is a pupil of Adeptus. Shenhe was also teased on the official social media accounts of Genshin Impact, which is customary when a new character is introduced in a new edition of the game. A new leak on Reddit appears to have disclosed a significant portion of Shenhe's equipment. Her elemental skill, which is identical to Xiao's skill, allows her to rush ahead while delivering cryo damage along the route. On the other hand, Elemental Burst unleashes the power of Sealed Spirit, letting it traverse the battlefield to deal cryo damage in a wide area. After passing away, the spirit will leave a field effect that will reduce the cryo and physical resistance of the opponents within range. The final point to mention is that when Shenhe's elemental skill is being used, her party members receive a massive damage or skill bonus depending on how it was activated. While Yunjin has been known for quite some time, she was only recently confirmed to be playable through beta leaks and the announcement of her playability on Genshin's Twitter feed. This 4-star Geo polearm wielder is not only the director of Liu Harbor's renowned Yuhan Opera Company, but she is also a vocalist and performer in her own right. Despite speculating that she was an Anemo or perhaps the first Dendro, many gamers were astounded when MiHoYo's tweet revealed that she would be harnessing the Geo element. Whirling Opener is Yunjin's elemental skill. Yunjin attacks with her polearm and deals Geo DMG as soon as you press the E key. Yunjin enters the Whirling Opener posture and charges up while holding the letter E. As she increases her maximum health, she forms a shield and absorbs 150% of all DMG, including physical and elemental. When the shield is no longer active, it will deal Geo DMG in proportion to the amount of time the shield has been charged. Generally speaking, it appears to be comparable to Zhongli's Jade Shield, which likewise possesses 150% absorption against every direct hit form. The sound of Yunjin's shield essentially exploding at the end is quite pleasant. In addition to dealing with AoE Geo DMG and applying the ability Flying Cloud Flag Formation to adjacent party members, Yunjin's Elemental Burst is also known as Cliffbreaker's Banner, and it deals AoE Geo DMG. It boosts normal attack DMG by a factor comparable to Yunjin's current defense stat. The impact has a time restriction as well as a restricted number of stacks that are consumed every time you hit an opponent. MiHoYo did not specify a precise date or addition about when the new faces would appear, but exposing new characters before the launch of a particular beta phase implies that those characters will be featured on the same release as this one, which is 2.4. Since their in-game graphics were revealed over a year ago, each of these characters has gained much attention among gamers. If the speculations regarding the rarity are correct, both of these characters are likely to be under the same banner, which is fantastic news for gamers who want to pull both. Multiple leaks have suggested that the other banner might be a rerun of the first one. According to the pattern established by the Albedo and Eula rerun, participants are expected to see Ganyu and Xiao, or Ganyu and Chongli. We have already reached half of our video. If you enjoy this video, please give us a thumbs up and feel free to share it with your friends. Enjoy your time with us. Sit back, relax, and grab some popcorn as we unveil more Genshin 2.4 spoilers. Another shocking spoiler in the Genshin Impact 2.4 is the Enkanomiya. For a long time, Gimpers assumed that the Chasm would be the next Genshin Impact zone, but the Enkanomiya was a massive revelation in the beta. This sunken region under Watasumi Island is where the island's residents initially came from before residing on the land. It is referenced in a few missions, particularly in one where you must obtain a key to the underwater realm to complete. In the game, players could see a whirlpool at the heart of Watasumi Island that serves as the gateway to Enkanomiya. Other sources indicate that this may be a new distinct map layer similar to the Golden Apple Archipelago, which means that it would be available for a short time. As per Project Celestia, the new location will rotate between 2 time cycles, unveiling sub-areas and puzzles in the process. This patch also adds 3 new Elemental Spectre opponents, along with an all-new world boss comprised of 2 Elemental Bishops. As shown on the leaked event page, it appears that the player will be visiting Enkanomiya as part of 2.4's lead quest. Aside from the events and people that have been revealed so far, there seem to be a few additional unconfirmed details about version 2.4, which may or may not take place. Since Jean and Barbara received their summertime clothes, gamers have also asked when the ensembles will be available for other characters. In any case, it shouldn't be too long before we see new skins for both Ningguang and Ku Qing in versions 2.4. Another new item, the crossbow, is expected to be released soon after, as well as an all-new 5-star polearm, the Calamity Queller, which, based on the character image, appears to be owned by Shenhe. Also, it is impossible to forget about the 2.4 event leaks. According to the information available, there are several new and recurring events in Genshin Impact 2.4. Following the same framework as the previous edition, according to Project Celestia, this new release will include 2 new hangouts for Ningguang and Yunzhen, and a new story quest for the Shenhe. According to reports, the Wind Trace event from version 1.5 is also making a comeback. Furthermore, there are some new events to look forward to. Based on the most recent update from Yubacha in the Wanxing Funeral Parlor Discord, the event including the new Bishop World Boss, an Enkanomiya quest, and 2 additional events called A Study in Potions and Over Mountains and Seas were also on the line. It appears that the Over Mountain and Seas event will include one of the Bakedunaki, one of Inazuma's mischievous animals, while the A Study in Potions event would entail participating in trial bouts for prizes while consuming potions to obtain certain benefits. Mark your calendars as Genshin Impact version 2.4 is expected to release on January 5th, 2022. After uncovering some new information about the upcoming version involving new characters slated to debut in 2.4, as well as the possible reruns and future events, are you looking forward to the release of Genshin Impact version 2.4? Leave a comment below and let us know what you think. Alrighty, you have reached the end of today's video. The new spoilers for Genshin Impact 2.4 were a lot of fun to discover, and I hope you enjoyed yourself. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel and to turn on the notification bell so that you do not miss any of our videos in the future. Thanks for taking the time to watch, and we'll see you next time.